A recent report by UNICEF on Yemen reveals that the violence has rapidly escalated since the year began, taking a steep turn in several locations across Yemen. According to the report, the number of children killed only since the beginning of the year is 17. This is nearly double the number during last December. More details on this story are within this report.
Violence has rapidly escalated since the year began, taking a steep turn in several locations across Yemen, UNICEF said. According to reports, the number of children killed only since the beginning of the year is 17. This is nearly double the number since last December. Children in Yemen continue to be the first and most to pay, almost 7 years on one of the most brutal armed conflicts in recent history. UNICEF called on all parties involved in the war against Yemen and those with influence over them to protect civilians, including children, at all times. According to the report, civilian-populated areas and civilian infrastructure, including education and medical facilities, must never be a target and should always be protected. Since the conflict escalated in Yemen, UNICEF verified that more than 10,000 children have been injured or killed. The actual number is likely much higher. The UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said that the escalation needs to stop.
This escalation needs to stop.
In a statement issued by his spokesperson, he said the airstrikes, which included other parts of the country, had resulted in child casualties, and he reminded all parties that attacks against civilians and civilian infrastructure are forbidden by international humanitarian law. The war has left hundreds of thousands of Yemenis dead and displaced millions more. It also destroyed Yemen's infrastructure and spread famine and diseases everywhere. The UN estimates that the war in Yemen had killed 377,000 people by the end of 2021, both directly and indirectly through hunger and diseases. Millions more have been displaced. For how long can this continue?